crowd. You know what I mean? That woohoo that's a level of party that I don't quite think you guys are at. Do you know what I'm saying? You've been at sea for too many days for you to have the woohoo. You know? That's good. You know what woohoo is for? Woohoo is for day one of the cruise. When you realize that the drink package means you get as many drinks as you want. There you go. That's the woohoo. You know what I'm saying? They're like, my liver's not making it to Australia. Woohoo! That's the woohoo. Do you know what I mean? You got the drink package? Did you get it? No, you didn't get the drink package. I cannot get the drink package. You know why? Because I got a little problem that I used to drink a lot. I used to drink tequila. Tequila drinkers? Yeah, that's a nasty drink, isn't it? You drink too much tequila, you'll start answering questions nobody even asked you. Hey, Bob, what time is it? I got 4 kids. My car's blue, don't you tell me nothing. Women and tequila, that's a lovely mix, isn't it? Ladies, you drink too much tequila, you lose every bit of morality you've ever accumulated. You get pounded on the men's room door like, hey! I'm lonely. The women are laughing, the guys are looking up like, does that work? No, it doesn't. I just lied to you. Nasty drink. You drink too much tequila next morning, about 10 minutes after you cease vomiting, phone rings. Always a mysterious yet familiar voice saying something like, dude, you were really messed up. It's followed by the single most frightening phrase in the English language, you wouldn't believe what you did. I hate that phrase. You know why? Because I know whenever I hear it, I was in my underwear on the table going, I'm the walrus flew Bugachoo. Because nobody has ever called you up to tell you something nice you did when you were drunk. Just one time I want someone to call me up like, hey Jim, remember that time you got wasted and you painted the orphanage? And the answer is you get so drunk, you wake up the next morning, you're still wearing the same pants, shirt, and shoes from the night before, but you have absolutely no idea where your underwear went. Good night drinking right there, you know what I'm saying? You wake up and you search for your delicates, that's a party, do you know what I'm saying? Where's my underwear? Ooh, on the outside, wow. These aren't even mine. Drunk stories? You got drunk stories, dude. You absolutely do, you little Duck Dynasty looking man, you do. Everyone in life, you either got a good drunk story or you are someone's drunk story. That's how this works. Here's how you can tell. When people chuckle whenever you pick up a beer, you the story. Greatest drunk story I ever heard, all time, Dennis Rodman. Anybody remember Dennis Rodman? For those of you that don't remember, this is his story. Dennis Rodman one time got drunk, hopped on a plane, flew to Las Vegas, and married Carnival. He wins. You know why I say that? I'll tell you why. Because I've been a blackout drunk most of my adult life, and never, not once, did I ever wake up next to anyone who even remotely resembled Carnival Electric. On occasion, I woke up next to people that looked like Dennis Rodman. But I like you guys more than my other audiences. Can I be nice? Okay. Here. How many of you were here? How many of you were here with the person you love? Clap if you're here with the person you love. Oh. You two did not move. She held, you know what it was like? You ever catch your dog to get to the trash and you go, hey, and the dog just freezes? Like, if I don't move, they won't know it's my butt sticking out of this can. That's what you guys did. That was scary. I didn't mean to bring up an issue, dude. I'm sorry. You gotta take it like, this is good. You know what I'm saying? Especially as you get older, this is a good way to spice things up in your relationship. You gotta do that. Because the key to a good relationship is to be both romantic and sexy. Is that a good start right there? Romantic and sexy? Here's the problem, guys have no idea what's romantic or sexy. We're running around like, this good, I'm flying. If we could, our idea of foreplay would still be a club to the side of the head. You ready yet? And of course, if she's not moving, good to go. So, that's not a joke, you should go, yeah, about it. No, sir, you just got me canceled. That's not good. It's not good when you do. Yeah. It's actually kind of frightening, I'll be honest with you on that. Yeah, do things. I don't know about you, but I've been with my lady a long time. I've been with, right now, we're bordering on 15 years, which I know for some of you guys is not a long time. Who's got more than 15 years? Got more than 15? All right, how many of you got, who thinks they got the most? Who's got the longest? You're all looking at me like, I don't remember when we got together. All right, anybody over 40 years? That's a lot of clapping. 40 years, really? 40 in a row. 40 in a row, right? You've got to check these days, you know what I'm saying? Because you could do 22, take 5 off, do another 18, you know what I'm talking about. That's a long time, you know what I'm saying, sir? 40 years? In New York State, you get less time than them for murder. That's a long stretch. You know what I'm saying? Stab someone in the head, you're out in 25. What's that?
How about 53?
You got 53 years? You gotta clap for 53. 53? God bless you. Is he here with you tonight? What? That's keep 53 years right there. 53 years is you stay home. That's the key, man. Sage wisdom, young lady, I like that. There has to be a point when you wake up next to somebody day after day, week after week, for 53 years, you just wake up and go, it's you again. Yeah, I mean, you know what the problem is? It's always so good in the beginning. Like, remember cuddling? If you're together more than 10 years, you no longer cuddle, all right? But when you were first in a relationship, man, you lay there at night, you were nose to nose. Do you remember that? Like, you're breathing out, they're breathing in, they're breathing out. You're really killing each other is what you're doing. Literally, it's carbon monoxide poisoning. There's no air getting up there. That's why you walk around and say, I love you. She falls asleep on your arm, remember that? You let her stay there, even though after 5 minutes your hand is twitching uncontrollably. She gets up to pee, you smack the hell out of yourself. You're in a relationship 6 months or a year, you don't do that anymore, do you? No. You're on opposite ends of a king size bed, like, yeah, honey, I love you too. Mwah. Don't come over here, I'm in a no cuddle zone. You want to get on this side of the bed, you get Jimmy Carter to negotiate this deal, all right? Because you gotta do that, you know what I mean? Because women, we're going to press the issue. Guys know what I mean by this. You know what I mean? Like, at first it's all cute and sexy, and then she'll come to bed one night and she's going, feet are cold, and you're there like, let me for me. And then she won't even announce it, she'll just stick those cold feet on you. You're like, woman, do you ice your feet before you come to bed? Do you have no blood? Get those cold feet hooks off of me. Yeah, do things, you know what I mean? Yeah. And the romance kind of goes away. You know why it goes away? Family, kids. Kids should make you tired, don't they? They make you tired. Yeah, my kid, this is lovely. I realized I own nothing. The second I had a daughter, I own nothing in my life. And here's how I know this. My most prized possession, I have a New York Mets Tom Seaver game-worn jersey. And whenever I'm sitting at my computer, I put it on and I pretend I'm Tom Seaver. And I'm typing. And one day, I'm sitting on a stool in my office, and my daughter walks up to where I have the Tom Seaver jersey, and she picks it up, and she smiles at me, and she walks away. And I'm there like, hey, you back the jersey? My wife's going, let it go. Let it go. I said, not yours anymore. I've not seen that jersey in 8 years now. Scary stuff, man. My kid, one day out of the blue, just walked into my office and said, Dad, do you know what you want your last words to be? That's kind of creepy, is it not? I'm there like, do I need to know right now? Oh my God, the kid's planning something. At that moment, I was pretty sure she sold the house out from under me. I was pretty sure of that. And they're like, what brought this on? She goes, oh, we're learning about famous last words. Like, I regret that I have one life just for this girl. And I don't know if you can tell this about me. I'm not deep enough to have last words. Do you know what I mean? That's just not my personality. I don't know what I want my last words. I know what I want my last words not to be ow. That's a pretty crappy last word. Is that bus going to stop? That's a lousy last word. And any last words that I like, I can't really say to her, like, you're twins. That's a good last word. That's as far as I can go with that joke on a clean show, folks. If I did that show at midnight, it would be a whole other kind of joke, you know what I'm saying? But here on the clean show, that is as far as we can go with that joke. Oh, I've been traveling a lot. This is kind of fun. Tahiti, we're at Tahiti tomorrow. Isn't that exciting? Yeah. I've never been to Tahiti before. You been? And I said, what's there to do in Tahiti? And my friend goes, well, there's a beach. And? He goes, well, there's a beach. And I said, so I'm going to the Caribbean. It's Tahiti, man. It's a bucket list one for me. I've been all over. I've been traveling. You know what I've been doing lately? I've been traveling for the military. I've been going to bases all over the world and performing music. Don't try to think, people. I did not pick up a gun. I deserve no applause, all right? But I was in Korea, and the Army was nice enough to take me to the DMZ, which is like, that's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, you know what I'm saying? So I get in the car, and they have to take you, and you have to travel through an hour of hostile territory to get to that famous DMZ point. And I'm there the whole time I'm traveling. They're like, you guys need to be quiet on this trip. You need to be very quiet. You don't want people to know where we are. And I'm there like, then perhaps this loud Jeep with a busted muffler isn't the best choice. They keep telling us, okay, in case of emergency, if the North Koreans invade while you're at the DMZ. And I'm there like, man, I did not need the photo op this badly. Can we turn around? And I get all the way there, and they panic me for like 2 hours on this trip, scaring the bejesus out of me, and I get to the DMZ, and there's a gift shop. Those are some of the most well-guarded shot glasses I have ever seen. I was in the Middle East. I was in Kuwait, Bahrain, and Djibouti. And I was in Bahrain, and it was 120 degrees at 10 at night. And I cannot make you people understand what 120 degrees in darkness feels like. I can make the men understand what it feels. There's not enough talcum powder in the world for your boxers at 120 degrees. And I steady complained about the heat to my Army escort. I complained. I was a total Karen. And I complained to a man who was in a full uniform, complete with body armor. I'm pretty sure after hearing my mouth for about a half hour, he wanted to shoot me his damn self. I don't know if you know this, but when you perform with the troops, they give you a rank so that if you're ever captured by the enemy, they know how vigorously they should negotiate your release. And I'm pretty sure, after complaining about the heat for that long, that my rank was demoted to hostage. Like if the enemy came, they were just going to shove them out behind in front of them so that they could make a hasty getaway. And I'll be honest with you, if the enemy's van was air conditioned, I would have pretty much gone willingly. Got AC in there, let's go to Mecca, yeah! 72 virgins, count again in an hour. Woo! Count it in an hour, it'd be 71. I'm not doing damage. I had to fly from Kuwait to Djibouti, and we flew on Air Ethiopia, which ironically served food. These dish jokes aren't for everyone, only the sexy people. And if I could give you guys a piece of advice, do not eat the food on an airline that is named after a country that is best known for famine. Because first of all, I felt very guilty when she put the tray in front of me. I'm like, ma'am, can't you take this to your village? But more importantly, here's the thing. It's a third world airline with a stewardess that speaks no English, and I speak no French. So when she put it in front of me, I said, ma'am, what kind of meat is this? And she turned to me and went, meat. And that was the only information I was going to get in this country. That was it. No other information available. But you know what I did, sir, because we're dudes, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you've been drinking all night and you go to a restaurant and you don't quite know what's in front of you, like when they put the nachos there and you don't know what kind of meat's in that now, here's what you do. You're just going to cover it with hot sauce and you're going to eat that meat. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cover this mystery meat with hot sauce and I'm going to eat this meat. And I just put some hot sauce on it and I took a big old mouthful and my colon went, you are going to spit that out right now. That is going out heads or tails. Your choice, big boy. I was in Djibouti. And I think we can all agree that Djibouti is the single most fun name ever for a country, is it not? Oh my God, I got my itinerary, I giggled like a 14-year-old boy. My wife's like, well, why are you giggling? I said, I'm going to Djibouti. I'm going to be all up in Djibouti. When I was in Djibouti, I almost hooked up with a female soldier, not that I was even attracted, I just wanted to tell people I had a Djibouti call. When are you ever going to get that opportunity again? So here's all and this is the last thing, and then I will leave that poor country alone. The last thing I'll tell you. You know how every country has a ruler, like we have a president, England has a prime minister? You know who the ruler of Djibouti is? Shake Djibouti, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot make that up. That is county gold right there, you know what I mean? Man was coronated in a KC in the Sunshine Band song. Shake Djibouti. Say his name 3 times, he appears like Beetlejuice. You guys had a lot of fun. Enjoy the rest of your night. Good night, everybody.
Give it up for Tim Grinos.